Hello and welcome to Gateway to Lesser Things. I'm Charles. Continuing our Lost series, this is the first part of a recording from February 6th on 2020. It includes myself, DeWayne, and Clint. Let's have a listen.
It is Dates Don't Matter Anymore. I'm going to stop saying dates because I don't know when I'm going to release this.
There you go.
Welcome to Gateway to Lesser Things. I am Charles. To my dead across from me is
Clint.
And to my left is the void. Dark, cold, and empty. And to my right is
the other void. So, DeWayne.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
the voidest void.
We have prepared absolutely nothing, as usual. Only this time we didn't even write out the nothing we prepared. We just shoved some beers in front of us, and Clint is about to tell us about what?
So, you know, ghost stories. Everybody has a ghost story, but normally they're fun.
Yeah.
This one is just stupid. So, you know, everyone, normally when you think of ghosts, you think of Halloween, you think of Friday the 13th. No, this is a Christmas ghost story, and not a Charles Dickens one. Yeah, Christmas ghost story.
Present or future?
Oh God, probably past here. And so thank God my parents are probably never going to listen to this because there's things that I've already said that are way too much.
Your parents know, but I've already
they better
I've
not.
got the email for your kid's school teacher, so she's going to get it. And your grandparents.
That's the most dangerous.
I will bring them an 8-track tape that I will print this onto.
Like my parents don't even know that I've been queer for the last 16 years. Like completely oblivious, even though I've dropped all these gay breadcrumbs.
To be fair, I totally didn't know for like the first few years I knew you.
I know.
And I arched you. Yeah. I tried to find all of those little details of things.
Bro, are you kidding me? You didn't know during that time?
Dude, I have no clue.
I knew during that time, and I barely knew this man.
Do you know how many times I have been shot down by a chick because I go up and I'm like, hey, how's it going? I'm Charles. What's up? And she's like, yeah, into chicks. Yeah, me too. Oh, wait. That's not going to work. At least we have something in common.
Yeah, see, I can go on about that too. That could be a fun topic too.
Okay.
Do some self-therapy there. But my mom, so she's not the most observant. She's a very lovely Polish grandmother type, despite being my mother. So making the halupkis, cleaning up after the house, reinforcing 50 gender norms, that sort of, That's what she does.
1950s gender norms.
Yeah. Not
50 gender norms,
no.
It's 2020. Yeah. I have to wonder what you're saying.
Yeah, at that point, like, the statement you said sounded like you were just numbering how many gender norms.
I mean, honestly, if I could count the amount of, I've got to always make dinner for my husband. The moment my mom dies, I'm pretty sure my dad will subsist on nothing but McDonald's for the rest of his life. But
Wendy says breakfast, so,
Yeah, Wendy's breakfast. Coming now.
Delicious bacon breakfast.
Not the chicken sandwich, though. But
the potato wedges, though.
So,
God, if I had known we were going to talk about Wendy's breakfast, I would have fucking gotten up early today.
No, we're not. We're not talking about it.
Not yet.
Oh,
not in the future.
That's like 2 months from now.
So,
after you tried everything on the fucking menu.
I have. Anyways.
God.
Jesus. Okay.
Who's the fat one now, Clint?
Not me. Charles has won the fat contest. No, but
I won Beatus.
Not me. But anywho.
Why does this smell like a Belgian?
I don't know, but that's I paused for a minute to sniff that. And we're just like, what the hell? It's talking about how Polish his mother is, and I'm smelling this beer.
It's a red IPA named Heretic Evil Twin.
Evil Twin has never done me wrong.
Okay, so, I don't know how much y'all know about Catholics.
I was brought up Catholic, so good bit.
Excellent.
Spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch. Got it.
Catholics tend not to be the superstitious type.
Okay.
At least in the occult sense and things like that.
That's probably my mom's half. They get it from me.
That's theoretically a Roman Catholic should not believe in superstitions, believe in the occults. Exorcisms are cool. Demons are cool.
Okay, that's why so no ghosts, but demons.
Yeah, exactly.
So demons are cool, but a ghost is not.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
My dad's side is Roman Catholic, and I was brought up Catholic because of that. My mom's side, however, oh my gosh, spiritual, no denomination, all the weird hippie stuff. So I get this great cross section of if it's not a ghost, it's a demon, and it's one or the other.
Yeah, you don't get to pick it; it's one or the other. But
not religious, it's just spiritual. Well, I'm not a liar, but you're really interesting.
But so, like, my mom, has all these weird theories once. And it's weird, too, because, like, I've walked in on her watching, like, whatever TV old mothers watch, like, on the Learning Channel, where it was, like, an occult crime, and she just, like, blurted out, like, the quality of salt they're using around that circle is too low quality. Why aren't they using sea salt? And I'm like, I'm confused. I'm confused because it's like, this is my Catholic mother, and despite this, she was a big believer of, like, spirits and the supernatural. Not necessarily a specific thing, but rather like daytime talk show psychic thing.
Which grade of sea salt are we talking about? I mean this from a cooking standpoint, and I also mean this from a crazy person standpoint. Himalayan, not as good as you would think.
Oh, yeah, it's too pink.
Well, it's not the fact that it's pink.
It's not pink. White's the color of purity. You gotta go full ritual here if we're getting.
I mean, if you get sea salt from the Dead Sea. I mean, that's...
But see, then again, that's the quality, that's the location of the salt. You've given it a power through its location. But so, like, for whatever reason, setting up the Christmas tree, there was this one ornament, it was like a mouse in front of an old-timey radio that played noise like a radio broadcast saying, "Santa's overhead," and... for whatever reason, this is just a Hallmark ornament, bought new, not an antique, not some sort of like family heirloom.
So you just pick this up at the store and it's just...
And my mom got it in her head because it triggered when the button wasn't being pressed, that it was clear evidence that there was spirits in the house.
Not that she bought a broken ornament.
Okay.
But because it's fucking...
Like, and see, there's nothing else supernatural that could have been going on in the house.
Oh, nothing else
nothing at all.
It couldn't be faulty wiring. It couldn't just be the fact that it's on a timer. It couldn't be any of these things.
But
Was there a motion detector on it at all?
No. This was before that was that lovely part of the 90s where, like...
where technology was actually innocent for a fucking minute.
Yeah, like, just press this button. You'll get this little jingle and have fun with it. Not we're watching you move. But...
yeah, fuck some Big Brother shit. Yeah. Like,
it's just...
Speaking of that, that was when Big Brother was on. So, fucking, yeah.
90s. God.
Beer?
Yes, beer.
How is your beer?
It's delicious. You guys should put that in your mouth.
In your motherfucking mouth.
I'm not a huge IPA fan, but it feels like someone just took, like, it's a red IPA. It feels like somebody just took an Irish beer and fucked an elephant.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on. Time out. I was going to say it sounded like it tastes like a hopped Irish red ale. And then I was like, Clint's going along the same line. Yeah, I agree with him. And then he said fucked an elephant, and I don't know what the hell that translates
let
into.
Let me just tell you this. The sun never sets in the English Empire.
Exactly.
What the... I don't...
Okay.
Quit looking at me like I'm freaking foreign.
The English Empire used to control
like a foreigner at the DMV.
Countries on almost every continent of the globe at one point. They, like, IPAs come from the fact that England used to ship beer to India. That, you know that.
Okay. I get
India
it.
also has elephants. South Africa and England used to control all of Ireland. Now just part of Ireland.
God damn it, that makes more
the
sense.
The sun never sets in the English Empire.
God, that took so long. I apologize. That was such a roundabout. I used to run a website called The Craft Beer Snob, and I didn't fucking get it.
I'm going to not give anyone any points on my lack of a notebook today.
Damn.
But if I had a notebook, I would be giving Buddha a point.
Buddha.
We never call out.
Somebody put a beer in the fish's mouth.
Here, just shove that in all the way in.
All the way in.
Make it happen.
Ram it in just like prom.
Yeah.
The rod has met with great resistance.
Good.
There.
Now Levinskovich looks more complete. I actually think that's been missing in his styrofoam life.
This makes me so much happier than it should.
The 2 months since I brought him up here. I feel like we finally come to that point where, like, there you go. I don't know what happened to the movies hat, but, you know, I think the beer.
To the what hat?
I have a movies visor.
Okay.
We had it resting on top of Levinskovich for the longest time, and then it vanished. Which is weird.
It's on Josh's head. He just hasn't figured it out.
I got one of those In Conjunction years ago.
I know,
as a
because I've
swag.
seen photos of you having it. I'm like, I have the same visor. I must crush him.
Wait, I think that was
That's
before
why
we knew
he
each
arched
other.
him.
It is.
We were in the same place at the same time, and we didn't know to kill each other.
No, I got mine from the Clerks 2 box set.
And this is why they're not
I
sitting next
still
to each
have
other.
the Happy Meal
Okay.
container somewhere.
Okay.
So your
Disappointed.
mom thought that
The problem that I have is that she was so into this, but the thought of a house or area being haunted by a specter or phantasm that has relinquished all of its personality to pressing one button, I just don't fucking buy it.
That's the most depressing ghost ever.
Yeah, I want some plates flying around. I want some Ghostbuster fridge to another portal open up. I want to levitate in the middle of the night.
in
Ghost
life,
blowjobs.
I used to run marathons. I was part of the Underground Railroad. I helped so many people, but now I'm going to push this button.
No, in reality, it
And
was
that's
just,
all I'm going to do for all eternity is push
it was
this
just
one
somebody
button.
who got really depressed because their job got taken over by robots, and now all they did was push the button. So in the afterlife,
They
that's
had
all
an
they fucking
assembly
know what
line
to
job
do.
where it's I'm going to make the crank thing that makes the little doll talk. And I was like, no, we don't do the crank thing anymore. We just have a button. What? And they die.
Now he fucks with the button to make people realize that that's not a good idea.
That's a metaphor for how Toys R Us went out too.
Did you hear they're coming back?
Yes, they've got 2 locations now.
Oh, snap.
They're coming back, and so
road
is Steak and
trip?
Shake.
What's up?
Road trip?
Yeah, except I don't want to go to New Jersey. If we do, we're going to Secret Stash though.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Bro, no.
Why?
Don't go to Jersey.
But Kevin Smith says it's an okay place.
Also, we have a friend named Sean who says the pizza's really good.
Short trip. Because what bothers me is Jersey is the armpit of America.
Is it the armpit?
No, it's the asshole. I was trying to be nice.
No, Los Angeles is the asshole of America.
No, San Francisco is the asshole of America.
No, it's the taint of America.
No, because it's literally the asshole because there's literally shit everywhere. They they passed a law where it was illegal to go after a homeless person for shitting in the street. So, they seriously have homeless dudes who literally just walk into the middle of the traffic and just take a shit in the middle of the street.
I mean, that just sounds like a good time.
Hey guys, want a good Broad Ripple? Let's go.
Go take a shit in the middle of Broad Ripple.
That's just, yeah. San Francisco and Broad Ripple have those 2 things in common.
I just want to go off the edge of the Rainbow Bridge in Broad Ripple and just take a shit.
See? San Francisco has the Golden Gate Bridge. Broad Ripple has the Rainbow Bridge.
I can only imagine.
There's a lot of similarities here.
But see, the thing is, though, say what you will about San Francisco, the Midwest is literally the butt crack of America, because there are
we are the
kids
sweat stain on
and
America's
teenagers.
t-shirt.
Exactly, there's kids and teenagers and 20-somethings that think hanging out in the parking lot to a Dollar General is how you spend a Friday night.
Fuck you. It was the Meyer parking lot.
But you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's that's not.
That's what I did after I went and did things, though.
Yeah, you
I'd go to a concert or something like that. I'd go to my buddy's band show,
and you shoot the shit. You smoke a pack and a half of cigarettes, talking to your friends.
Yeah, and then you sneak a pint bottle of the world's shittiest alcohol.
Boone's Farm.
Oh my god.
Always the Boone's Farm.
The best part was when you were drinking when you were a kid, the subtle differences between Heineken and Busch Light and Boone's Farm Apple really started to elude you after the 4th drink.
God. Fucking Boone's Blue Hawaiian and a pack of goddamn cloves, and we could still get frickin' Daruma to do the cloves.
Bro.
Oh, God.
That's what we need to do. We need to have a flashback episode where we just sit around and smoke cloves.
We're going to go up to Canada?
Yeah, you gotta go to Canada. You gotta.
Versus clove cigars.
So there's a
maybe.
Yeah.
No, hold on. Now, is there some online sources that we could use, maybe?
I don't know, because I don't buy cigars online, because I'm a brick and mortar supporter.
I said cigarettes, though. I'm talking about
I
cigarettes.
don't think you can legally import them.
I never said legally.
Is not the thing we're asking.
I'm not going to
I
go.
can buy
website we can
cocaine
do
on the
with.
internet. Are you kidding me?
I'm not going to go on the dark web to buy cloves.
No, you don't have to. I mean, what the fuck?
Hey, I'm Doc Sexton. DeWayne. You want them dark web Cubans I got for you? Let me put them in my locker.
Let's load up my Tor browser. I want to get an assassin and I want to get some cigarettes. Like,
I'm gonna get some cigarettes and an assassin.
Oh man, I do remember the last time.
Coke and 14 dead bodies.
Someone brought me Cuban cigarettes.
oh god.
Oh my fuck. I have sworn I would never smoke cigarettes again since I quit the last time. If someone brought me a Cuban cigarette again, yeah, all right. I don't care. I will deal with the withdrawal for that.
I will not. Your withdrawals are the worst I've ever seen.
Oh, they were bad.
Oof.
They were terrible.
See, what got me to stop smoking as a teenager is the moment the cost of a pack of cigarettes went above the cost of a pack of Magic the Gathering. That was at that moment, it's just like, I could buy a pack of Magic a day, and then that became the new norm. I quit cold turkey because I wanted some goddamn rares.
Nice. So just to make sure we finished up,
yeah.
Any other fun nuggets from your haunted Christmas ornaments?
That was kind of, once again, like the story, it's a terrible story, but I think that the moral of, if you're gonna find a ghost story, at least make it interesting. I think that's kind of what I want to preach.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah. I mean, it's not, I mean, I've seen where one guy I heard was actually talking about somebody was talking about like a haunted toaster. And the second they started talking about that, I just discredited 100% of what they were saying, because I immediately went back to Foamy the Squirrel, the Amityville Toaster episode. Which, by the way, Foamy is coming back. I don't think he ever actually went anywhere, but he started popping up on my Facebook feed again. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just trying not to burp into the microphone loudly.
I mean, that's appreciated.
Yeah.
Are they contagious like yawns? Because I just did one.
I see. That's the thing. I've got like so many goddamn health conditions, like with sleep apnea and shit, and acid reflux. If I'm not like puking, pooping, vomiting, or falling asleep or yawning at any given point in time, I'm doing something wrong.
The trash can is right there.
No, I mean I'm okay.
All of the above.
I'm okay.
For most of the above.
I think we might still have a kiddie pool in the attic.
It's fine. I'm
it's
okay.
About the diameter of the stable.
I've taken my handful of pills that I have to take every day.
I think you're underestimating my kiddie pool here.
I don't need to puke in your kiddie pool.
Need to versus want to.
There's a lot of things.
That's the worst thing in the world. Like we're gonna continue this podcast until Clint has vomited up enough to fill this kiddie pool.
Open the next round of beers. Let's go.
Honestly, if you get me enough red meat and you wait like 8 hours, we can fucking do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy you a 24-ounce porterhouse and see how far you can puke that shit.
You just cover it in like Jamaican jerk sauce and buffalo and
why
like.
Why the fuck would anyone do that?
Just slather it with pepper jack cheese, just because you're trying to like trigger the reflux, not because it would taste good.
Oh, fuck that. We'll just get some Days Insanity and just make a nice old brine.
Yeah.
When we have finished this round of the beer, what shall be the next beer that we go to?
Well, there are 2 other beers in front of us.
And how about this? How about we kill the one that I know Charles doesn't want, and we'll just shoot it and go to the good beer?
That works for me. I'm staring at that beer you had me tried last year, and I remember it.
Yeah.
I remember it like I remember it was yesterday. There I was, standing at work. And then big old D Papa B came in, saying, I got this really good beer I want you to try. And then he opened it up and poured it into a glass. From there, I thought to myself, well, D Papa B has never done me wrong on the front of beer. It was at that day that I knew I potentially had a new arch nemesis. DeWayne had poured a Shiner Bock into a glass, told me to have a sipple.
Not a Shiner Bock. Shiner is the company. Bock is one of their
main
variants.
Style. Yeah. It's like a MGD.
Yeah. So this is Shiner S'more. This was a super limited release.
Limited.
After I tried it, I realized why.
It can't be as bad as 4 Loco Hemp.
What did you just say?
Four Loko hemp.
So they had to be a new thing?
Yeah.
Why the hell? How old are you?
I'm 32.
Why are you still drinking Four Loko?
Because I hate myself.
That's the only justifiable
Clint,
answer.
I'm here to hate you.
I know.
You don't need ex-wives hating you, torturing you. That's what you have friends for.
They torture me plenty.
So the first thing that's going to happen...
But you don't need them to do that, because when I do it, it's a friendly, loving way of hatred.
And even then, like... Oh, God,
they
if they
do
listen
it,
to this,
and
like...
it's actually to cut you down and hurt you.
But it's like, even my best friends and lovers are like the people that are like, Clint, oh, you're so silly. And it's like, no, I'm just doing my best. And that's, yeah, so...
I'm not pathetic, I swear to God, this is real.
I'm just this terrible at humaning. But no, so yeah, it was Four Loko hemp. One of my buddies, Servasian, got it for me.
Ian?
Yeah, Ian got it.
Ian?
He bought it.
Ian?
Yeah, Ian. Got it at a liquor
He does find
closeout
weird shit all the
liquidator.
time.
Yeah, and he was like, Clint, I know you love Four Loko, so I got this.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and so,
Bro,
To be
I'm
fair,
more concerned
one of
with
my
the
original-
fact that you like Four Loko.
One of my original reasons for arching Clint years back was because the simple fact he drank 40s.
I still drink 40s.
I will murder you.
I love Colt 45.
I'm going to kill you in your sleep.
You drink one Colt 45, you are set for the next hour and a half. You drink two Colt 45s, you're set for the next 6 hours.
But how
you drink
long does
3
that
Colt
take?
45s, you get a baby mama and a freaking probation.
I've
How
already
long
got
does
a
that
baby
take,
mama.
and when does the headache set in? Because is it during the first half of the first Colt 45?
So
That's my experience.
The goal is
That
to
might have been
get
Cobra.
through.
What?
That might have been Cobra.
King Cobra's a lot lower quality. Like their filtration
Bro,
does
that's
not.
That's like saying it's the worst Hyundai.
Oh yeah, and I drive a Kia, so like
Korea in America.
Hey, I
Yeah.
drive a Nissan, so I can't judge. Can you pass me the plastic
I
bin
drive
with
a
the
Ford.
plastic bag inside of it with the lid?
Fucked over rebuilt Dodge.
Thank you.
Well, no, because
Josh
like
isn't here.
This is just in case he vomits.
I'm not going to vomit.
No, I'm
Charles.
throwing trash
Oh,
away.
Yeah, Charles might vomit. Okay,
What are you talking about? I've only had like 8 drinks today.
nice. But no, but like yeah, so Hyundai and Kia are the same company.
Did I make it?
Yeah, you made it.
Hell yeah! Sorry,
That's
for
not
those of
a-
you that can't
Bounced
see.
off my knee.
For those of you that can't see, I just like Rube Goldberg machined a bottle cap into the trash can.
It was
Oh,
kind of like curling
God.
mixed with shuffleboard, but beer caps and trash cans.
You drink 40 Colt 45. Put that in the glass and suck it down.
I can. I just wasn't expecting this flavor.
Yeah, it's a s'more. It's chocolate marshmallow ale.
It's hardly any chocolate.
It's diabetes.
Yeah, I was about to say I live mostly sugar free
It's
except
like-
for today.
It's graham cracker.
So fuck it.
It's surely graham cracker. I'll give it that.
This is the we're having a Wilford Brumley episode.
Diabetes.
I got the testing supplies for you in my wicker fence and my...
In my wicker fence.
Or not wicker, barbed wire.
That's wicker is the type of furniture you buy if you hate fat people.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't want that wicker furniture from Chicago at that one park.
You sit on the wicker bench and then you stand up and your ass looks like a honey baked ham. You're fucked.
And not even that, but
Is that why I keep finding clothes in my underwear?
but like every wicker chair also. Every wicker chair.
Sorry, I almost died.
Yeah, that was an
Do I need to
unintentional
re-glue a part of
demonstration.
that chair?
What?
Do I need to re-glue something on that chair?
No, I started kind of leaning back a little bit and it just kept going.
Oh god.
Yeah, these things were
Like,
at
it
Lily
stops.
in one of their conference rooms. Then they were at the cigar shop for about 8 years. Not 8 years, 5 years. And then they wound up here. These were like the surviving 3 out of 20.
Out of 20?
Well, like, yeah, Lily had them. A few broke and got worn out. And then the cigar shop had them. And we had like 8.
Damn.
And 3 survived, and I have them.
Fuck yeah.
I love these
They
chairs.
are the strongest.
They were at one point really expensive.
These chairs are proof of Darwinism.
Some
They are the
chair
last of their kind.
chair eugenics.
I love s'mores beers, okay?
I don't.
And I don't like this.
I
That's why I brought them.
look.
Every time I don't like a beer, I bring it to Charles's house and somebody ends up drinking it, and it ends up on something on the internet. Because the last time I did this,
I used to do chug videos.
It was chug videos, and it was the horny goat peanut butter
fuck
chocolate
that beer.
porter.
And see, that's the thing is that sounds delicious.
Oh yeah,
No, it's not. No,
it sounds good.
no, it's not. It's not good. It is a bad. It's no good. I don't even like it, and it's bad.
But it's peanut butter.
No,
Fuck
it's really,
you.
I'm telling you right now, I love peanut butter. He doesn't like peanut butter.
Fucking love peanut butter.
He doesn't like peanut butter. But I can tell you, as somebody that absolutely loves peanut butter, that beer tasted like shit.
Goddamn.
2020, it's back on.
Oh shit, I don't know if I'm ready for this.
Okay, well...
I'm still in physical therapy because I fucked up my leg again.
2021?
No, 2020, we can do it.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to push you.
We can start at 2020.
Let's just put a pin in until 2021.
We'll set it for Halloween. Halloween will be like the preseason.
Okay, well, we'll think about it. We got till then.
Yeah.
All right,
Let me get through Gen Con.
Yeah, Gen Con and HoosierCon. Oh,
Yeah.
Did I tell you? Side tangent. I am running one of my favorite board games at HoosierCon this year.
What board game would that be?
The 1990s. I'm going to bring in a CRT television and a VCR to play the board game Atmosphere. If I had more VHS board games, I would have just like put in a series of like blocks and then just sat there like I got a VCR and like 8 cassette tapes and 8 board games. People come sit and play.
I used to have the WWF VCR board game. Such the technology, we were not ready for that technology.
I don't think the technology was ready.
Yeah, it was both. It was both.
All right, I'm gonna kill these fuckers.
You still have beer in your bottle. Put it in the cup.
God damn it. Okay.
Just do it.
So, like, no,
Now it goes in the bin.
Beatus.
Now it goes in the bin.
I just want to talk about.
Now it can't hurt you.
I just want to talk about this for a minute, though. It's just like, normally when you have a chocolate beer, you expect it to be
This doesn't have chocolate
chocolatey.
notes. It doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't. It just tastes like someone who you described a s'more to, and then they put it inside of a candy.
So you input the flavor profile of a s'more into a computer, and you expect the computer to 3D print out a s'more based off of it has salt characteristic, coffee characteristic, bread characteristic. No.
And that's what they put in this beer.
This is what happens when Helen Keller tries to describe a s'more.
Look, there is no such thing as safe space.
I mean...
It's okay. Every time that somebody says safe space, something god-awful happens.
It's just this thing I learned in life. Learn to accept the fact that no one cares you're offended.
I love the fact that, what was it? Was it YouTube? That, like, they announced, we are a gun-free campus, and then, like, 2 days later, had, like, 3 masked men show up on their campus and just start unloading on the office.
This is why
it was either YouTube or Facebook. I don't know which one. It was something online, and they just got fucking annihilated by 3 psychopaths.
I hate saying this, but I don't at the same time. Like, I don't know where to... I'm either... Like, there is no middle ground with me. I am either, like, real over here or real over here. And there's, like, this stuff that people are like, oh, a normal human feels this. No, I don't. I'm just this or this. I'm really just way over here or way over here. An armed society is a polite society. If everyone carried guns, I'm not going to go and try and piss someone off because someone else will shoot me. That makes sense to me.
Counterpoint, then you see how many idiots are in the news for shooting themselves in the testicles with their holstered gun that they have the safety off.
Maybe
but see, the
they
thing
deserve it.
See, here's the thing. It's like, it's like what Louis C.K. said about peanut allergies. He goes, he had a thing that was, of course, but maybe. Of course. People who have nut allergies should have their food, like, separated, and it should be done in a protected way. But maybe, if we just cover our eyes for 1 year, we don't ever have to worry about nut allergies ever again.
And see, there's no compassion there with that logic.
Fuck compassion.
And there are ways to do gun control intelligently.
I'm a dick on a good day.
Still, I'm a big liberal softie. But this is one of the things that a lot of liberals disagree with me on, is that guns are not inherently evil.
No.
Idiots with guns are evil.
I don't even know if it's evil or idiots with guns that are evil.
They're just stupid.
Evil people with guns do evil things.
I mean, and
the Boston Marathon bombing. How many guns were involved in that?
Nope.
None.
Whole bunch of fucking pressure cookers. Did they still manage to hurt a lot
of people? Yeah. Pressure cooker.
Well, and I mean, in a room like where we're sitting right now, I can do more damage with the pocket knife sitting in front of me than I can with a loaded gun.
Well, it's one of those things, and that's why it's just like, everyone should be able to have guns, But I don't get the hullabaloo of you have to go get a license. You have to show that you can be competent with a firearm. You can only get X amount of ammo at a time. You can't,
my question with all this is, like, what if we go into like Singapore's style of, or Singapore and China, like China as a whole, their ruling, you can own a weapon in China. Like, you are legally able to go out and purchase a gun if you want to. But there are a lot of hoops that you have to jump through. Now, those hoops include, like, you have to take classes, and you have to be competent, and the government tests you. And if you score less than, I think it's a 98 out of 100, you don't get a gun.
I honestly think that's beautiful because more than cars kill untold amounts of people every year. Well, you gotta get a fucking license to drive a car.
Well, and something else too. When it comes to theirs, if you own a gun and you go through and you get the licensing in China, the only problem that I have with their system, because I fully believe if you want to have a gun, you need to be competent. You need to have some semblance of a brain between your fucking ears. Now, the one thing that I don't like is if you have a gun, you are basically signing over your right to privacy, because at any point, if there is a gun crime, let's say you and one other guy in your neighborhood have license to carry a weapon, and somebody from outside your neighborhood comes in and commits a crime with a weapon. You are opening yourself up in China. You are opening yourself up, and the police can kick your door in, detain you and your family, and search your house top to bottom. And if you have the same caliber of weapon, you are going to jail until they prove otherwise.
And that's one of those things that needs a change to policing standards as well.
But that's just one small aspect of China.
Yeah,
that I don't really think that's the huge issue with China.
Oh no, the huge issue with China is that they're dicks.
The huge issue with China, I don't know where to begin. So many things, recent cover-ups of the coronavirus.
They make a mean iPhone.
Yeah, they make a mean iPhone. They're artificially deflating their currency so that people move their manufacturing there so they can learn and like absorb all that technology, and then just take it all for themselves without having to pay for it and have back to get paid for it. Geniuses. I am enamored by this country. I am afraid of this country.
I just want to take this moment to say, stand by Hong Kong.
Oh, dude. Okay. After the coronavirus thing came out, everyone stopped talking about that, and it really bothers me.
Oh, it bothers me too. It bothers the shit out of me.
Well, and I mean, you got to think, every time that something big comes out in this country, whether it be, I mean, like, Ebola.
Oh, it's not just this country. It's every country.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone
don't get me wrong.
talking about it.
Like, no. I'm not talking about, like, just this situation either. I'm talking about, like, specific, like, I'm not in other countries, so I can't speak to there. But what I can say is, without a shadow of a doubt, every single time that something stupid pops up in the U.S., like, the government is just like law. They just start passing shit.
Oh, yeah.
That makes no fucking sense. Like, they pass all these nonsensical laws during these times of heightened panic about something completely different. So we're not paying attention to the fact that they're, like, implementing all this shit.
Oh yeah, information overload. I mean, it's what you do. You manufacture one controversy to sweep another controversy under the table. It's one of like the biggest liars' toolbooks too. Is if you tell a really big lie to cover up an even bigger lie, no one's going to ever care or know about that really huge thing you're actually hiding.
I once raped DeWayne's German Shepherd. By the way, I'm marrying the Snuffleupagus.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, you're marrying the Snuffleupagus?
Yeah, exactly. Shit.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, and it works. It works every time.
I feel like right now we're procrastinating because neither one of us want to drink this beer.
Yeah.
I've drank more than y'all.
It's
I know, because I don't like this fucking beer.
I don't want to touch it. Like, I'm thinking to myself, hey, I'm starting to sober up. This is not good. But I could be more sober.
Hey,
I could be more sober before I share.
Hold on, watch this. I can make Charles drink that right now, and I mean put it fucking down because of what I have in this bag.
Right, really.
I have not shown him what's in this bag.
It's a mystery beer.
It's a mystery beer. And it's a really fucking good beer. I've had one. I had one. I gave Josh one. There's 3 in this bag, and there's 1 more at my house.
Damn. Okay.
And if I show you this beer, you're going to chug that and beg me for it.
That's pretty kinky.
Beg for beer?
Well, okay, that sounded kind of like you had a problem. You're gonna chug that beer and ask me for it. That sounds better.
A little bit. But I mean, let me get the wrist restraints out. My safe word is harder.
My safe word is hard.
Mine is shandy, so.
My safe word is pineapple juice.
Pineapple juice is good.
What we have is Three Floyd Brewing Company's collaboration with a Monomarth, Skull, an Imperial Porter brewed with honey, cocoa nibs, guajillo, I'm never going to be able to pronounce that word, and chipotle peppers, and aged on oak.
That's fucking metal.
Well, a Monomarth is a metal band.
I know. They have made a metal beer for a metal band.
And I brought 3. Now, we do have to go through the Tropicana first.
No, we don't.
God damn.
And we have to we can save that for next time.
Because Tropicana will absolutely wreck the flavor of this.
Yeah, but check this out. Ready?
And we have time.
Oh, look, it's
They've been docked.
It's like it's a part of.
For those at home, apparently those reusable beer containers
just a six-pack.
are 6-pack holder.
Yeah, the Clicktop beer containers are like 6-pack rings. The hard plastic ones that are replacing the actual plastic rings. Number 1, really cool idea. Number 2, they're actually made 90% of the time. They're made out of recycled plastic. Number 3,
this one right here that used to be a Pog. Slammer in particular.
Rest in peace.
A slammer.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna move this mic so I can get closer to the table.
Why do I have to drink this beer? Why do we have to do this?
Because it's been in my fridge for too long and it needs to die.
Charles.
No.
Charles,
I'm not
for those at home, Charles is
pouting.
Yeah. Be a big boy and take your shot.
$1?
What?
Can someone just give me $1?
No, you cannot have $1.
I just want $1.
I wish I had $1.
All right.
Okay.
Putting these back in here for right now.
Okay.
He's doing it.
I don't want to do it.
Huh?
I'm going to do it, though.
Hand at the ready. Pairing.
Spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch. Do it the Catholic way, boys.
Kraken. Oh. Yeah.
Honestly, that was really chuggable, though.
I mean, yeah, but...
Yeah. Oof.
If I woke up and wanted to get drunk thinking that I had some sort of breakfast good...
No. We already covered that on a previous episode. PBR's...
PBR's hard coffee.
Ooh.
It tastes like Yoo-hoo.
That and Cocoa Pebbles.
Do you shit yourself like you had Yoo-hoo after drinking it?
No.
That is 1+ on you on that.
Ooh.
That's
So Charles can attest to this. I was searching for PBR hard coffee for what, like a month?
Solid, yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, I was hitting liquor stores almost constantly and could not find it to save my life.
Shit.
I was literally on my way to the recording. It was like, I'll grab a 6-pack of something. I'll swing into this little liquor store over here. I walked in and I'm looking through the craft section and it's in the middle of the craft section. And I went, are you fucking kidding me?
Did a light descend from the skies?
No, but a guy that smelled like weed asked me if I was going to get the hell out of his way, so I just grabbed a 4-pack and ran.
Yeah. That is a sign. Not really sure who or what, but no, it's a sign.
He just got like right up next to me, like uncomfortably close. He goes, "Hey, could I get in there?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, yeah, my bad." And I just grabbed a 4-pack and ran away.
I didn't mean the door.
Yeah, I was gonna say, at that point, it's hard to tell if he means like there or your butt.
Hold on, let me spit on it.
You don't spit. You don't spit on it. You give a courtesy lick.
No, you give it the old spit and slap. You just and go.
That's not respectful.
You see, I never said it was respectful. I said it was how prom goes.
Fair.
You okay
Looks
there,
like
Charles?
Had a much different prom experience than...
I didn't get laid. I did go to the Rocky Horror Picture Show afterwards.
So you still saw tits?
Yeah, I still saw tits. Still motivated a chick, but didn't get laid.
Either...
And it wasn't the chick I was there with.
Isn't that about how the Rocky Horror Picture Show goes normally?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Just about.
Absolutely. Especially Rocky Horror, 20 years ago.
Side note,
God, I missed Hollywood.
Side note, my little sister a couple years ago, went to her first Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Okay.
She made the mistake of telling my parents and me that she was going.
Oof.
Okay.
We called the venue. We said, hey, we'd like to get in contact with the person who's running the Rocky Horror Picture Show on such and such date. And they're like, well, we don't really feel comfortable doing that. I was like, have you ever seen Rocky Horror Picture Show? Oh, yeah. Yeah, a bunch of times. I was like, great. I want to send them pictures of people who are going to be there who are virgins. And all I got in response was just this long pause. And then, let me get their cell number. So I call this person and I'm like, hey, are you the one that runs that Rocky Horror Picture Show up in Muncie? And they're like,
Muncie.
All I get is, who the fuck is this? No response other than that, just who the fuck is this? How did you get this number?
If she was going to the one out in Irvington, I could have told you the cast director. I could have told you all the people that run that.
Oh, I told this person, I was like,
and I would have told them to say that, ironically, tell them that Chucky says hi, not you.
That's fucking hilarious. So I went through and I talked to this person. I end up seriously texting this person pictures of my sister and her friend. And I get phone calls afterwards from my sister and her friend, who both called me and called me an asshole because they both went. And basically what happened was when they were pulling them up to the front, the person that was pulling my sister up leaned up to her ear and said, you can thank your brother for this shit, and just walked her up to the front. And my sister was just like mortified the rest of the time she was there for the sole fact that she thought I was in the room for some reason.
See, when I was a cast member playing the criminologist, it was always a voluntary thing that we asked the virgins to come up, and we wouldn't actually police anybody unless I walked out and was like, hey, you told me earlier, I put the V on your forehead. Come on. And then if they still resisted, it was always all right, well, I'm going to judge you all night, just so you know. But move on to the next person.
Every time I say something negative, just know, it's about you.
Yeah. Every time I called Janet a slut, I really mean you.
Shadowcasts have feelings too.
No, I put those away.
I don't care.
Those.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Drink this fucking can, you.
Tropicannon, a citrus IPA.
So Tropicannon Citrus IPA, it's a beer made by Heavy Seas. It's 7.25% alcohol.
I would heavily recommend doing a slight pour like this and try to like rinse the side of your glass out to get the s'mores flavor out. So like run it along the sides of your glass because you see the foam is out at the top.
Like this.
You're basically trying to wash all the s'more flavor down.
I am not that dexterous.
Well, I mean...
You smell that?
It smells like an orange's butthole in here now.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why
so the cool part, what in the fuck is that?
This is my dice box.
That's your dice box. That would be 9.
Yeah, that's accurate for Clint's dex save.
Yeah, he made it. Well, I failed it, but...
Yeah, you failed it.
Those are some... Hold on, I want to see the next one. I like that one.
Assuming Dwarven Forge?
Yeah, this one is Dwarven Forge. That's a Chinese knockoff company that I'll never order from again. This one I got at Gen Con.
So... 20!
I credit.
I had a
Metallic
17.
Dice Games?
Yeah. Good.
I can identify most dice solely based on the font on dice.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
That's one of my just favorites overall from aesthetic points.
And this is Dwarven.
I like this.
Yeah, that's Dwarven Forge too.
Plastic, okay.
Yeah.
Looks kind of like a Q Factory a little bit, or whatever.
Last one right there.
I do like this set. I know you said you didn't like this.
Oh, dude, the company I ordered it from. Fuck them.
Wait a minute, is this the one that took for fucking ever?
Yeah, it took like 5 months to get it in. Yeah.
Did you get it off of Wish?
No, Facebook.
Bro, Wish would have been faster.
Yeah.
That's the saddest fucking part.
These are my Gen Con dice sets, and I have more, but these are the ones I like.
I don't... We need to have an episode where I play D&D with you guys, because I have no fucking clue how
I
to
built
do
a
this
whole
shit.
one-off campaign mission for Josh, and I specifically, as I built the world, I took things that I knew Josh would like.
Please.
Bazinga.
Nice.
Okay, so I drank my weird mixture of mystery beer, which was, not as bad as I thought it would be. Not the best.
I'm liking
It's
it.
like a chocolate-covered orange.
Yeah.
Flavor profile is increased.
Uh-oh. It's almost like I don't know how to pour a fucking beer.
It's kind of like that time I was watching The Walking and Talking Dead, and Marilyn Manson was on the episode, and his lapel mic died, so they gave him a regular microphone, and I was just like, that is so unacceptable that someone with, like, that is a professional musician can hold a microphone and
Bro, you understand I'm an audio tech for a venue that deals with Marilyn Manson, right?
what the fuck was wrong with him?
Cocaine.
Yeah.
I worked backstage and I literally watched him do an entire set where he'd come out and just, the beautiful people, song's over. The beautiful people. He'd come back. He'd go backstage, like he'd seriously do a song, snort a fat rail off of this road case, go back out on stage, and then his manager would cut out another one. And he'd seriously, like, every song he did, he'd go over and do a fucking line of coke. Like, do you understand how much cocaine goes on in that set alone? Let alone what he did leading up to that point. By the way, side note, if you ever get a chance to work backstage at a Marilyn Manson concert and you end up in the dressing room, don't fucking eat anything that you find in there food-wise. Because he pisses on shit, he rubs his dick on shit. He literally, there was supposedly like, somebody walked in and seriously saw him take an entire veggie tray, set it on a coffee table, just set his bare ass in it and just start shaking back and forth. Like, so, like, he does this as, like, he thinks it's fun. He thought it was funny. From what I hear, he doesn't do it anymore. But I'm not taking that fucking chance.
No.
I was about to say, like, is that pre-Coke or post-Coke? Because, like,
Yes. I would
Here's
imagine
the
with
thing.
something like
He
Discover.
has gained so much fucking weight. Have you seen a picture of him recently?
Yeah.
Oh
on
my
Instagram,
god.
when, like, Rob Zombie posters, like, here's me and Marilyn Manson.
The beautiful pizza. The beautiful pizza.
relative to the size of your pepperonis.
God damn it. That sounds like a sexual reference.
Oh, yeah.
How big is your pepperoni?
I mean,
My pepperoni looks like mortadella. No,
it's just like...
You're only saying that because you found out about that tubed meat recently.
Oh my god, yes. That was the most
I thought that was so hilarious at the cigar shop. We're like, the mystery ingredient is, on this episode of Iron Chef, mortadella! And they're like, what the fuck is bordella? It's fancy Spanish, like, bologna.
It's Italian bologna with chunks of literal fat in it.
And everyone's
then
like,
you're
no,
hearing-
that can't be right. And the guy on the couch just starts arguing with me. And he starts, like, go over this and that. And then the picture box starts, like, having, like, the chef lady. So, bordella, basically, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, isn't that exactly what I said?
Yeah, isn't that exactly what just came out of my fucking mouth?
And then the customer's just like,
Did he just get pissed off, pays tab, and leave?
yeah.
Yeah.
I love it when that happens. Like, I generally don't waste my breath on saying things there at work unless I know I'm right, because A, I get tired of repeating myself.
Well, and on top of that, one of the things that cracks me up when it comes to, like, when it came to that particular instance at the shop was we were talking about all this, like, because one couple just kept playing Iron Chef America.
Yeah.
Just kept playing
They
different
got on the
episodes.
Chromecast, Cigar Shop, what we normally play music on,
Here's
and
the
they
here's the
played
fucked up thing.
Hulu.
It went over well.
Yeah, everyone
It
liked
did
it.
really well. Like, people were actually into it. And that's the part that kind of fucked me up, is like...
Yeah, they came in, it was slow, it was dead.
It was really
They were like,
funny.
hey, can I put something on the Chromecast? You know, fuck it. I really don't care. There's 2 other people in here. The 5 of us, no one's going to give a shit. And then immediately after, it's like, well, now there's a lot of people. This is when I should usually step in and say, hey, why don't we just put the TV on unless we want to play music, and in which case, I got this, because people fight over the Chromecast.
I want to listen to AC/DC. No, I want to listen to Motley Crue. Go fuck yourself. Like, if I have to listen to Back in Black one more fucking time, or if I have to listen to Kiss in that, I'm sorry, I like Kiss. I like the band. I like their music. I think Gene Simmons is one of the brightest businessmen that's ever walked to this fucking earth.
And a terrible human being.
Oh yeah, he's kind of a dick. But okay, he really is a dick.
His son's a plagiarist.
But
What?
Yeah.
I don't know things about his son.
His son had a graphic novel, which he basically just traced from other fucking animes and shit.
Oh, speaking of that, did you hear what Nintendo's doing?
What is that?
Animal Crossing? I know.
No. Nintendo is releasing hentai games uncensored.
What?
Nintendo will be releasing uncensored hentai games. And then I saw a meme that had a picture of Loki, and it said PlayStation above it. It said, we have 4K. And then it had Tony Stark sitting there with a Nintendo logo above him, and it said, we have anime titties. It could have been a troll.
It could have been. I mean, I am...
But it wouldn't surprise me in the fucking slightest.
I'm on a number of shit posting pages on Facebook.
I swear to God, if you Google hentai, I'm gonna piss myself.
I'm on a Switch shit posting page, so there have been a number of times that they've posted things where I'm like, oh, awesome, this is... Fuck you. You goddamn...
I was so excited
that.
And you fucked it up.
So...
Okay, so there was some comment, it looks like, back in middle of last year.
Okay, so this is old news.
Yeah, so it's old news where people are saying they're removing hentai, but they're not requiring anyone that releases titles for them to censor their games. Well, but the thing is, you would still have to publish it on the Switch, though.
I think Nintendo has actually grown by leaps and bounds in that respect, where they used to heavily censor and change everything. Yeah, that's a D3. Those exist. I have one.
That's fucking weird.
Yep.
I like it. It has come up a number of times where I'm glad I at least have one D3.
4, 3, or 5?
1, 2, or 3.
Okay.
It rolls 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
So you do that, and I just rolled a 3.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense. Because I'm sitting there, I'm like, because my dumb ass is looking at it going, it's going to land on one of those spines, and it's going to be 5.
Yeah, like the D4 is the weirdest die, where the bottom on this one is a 3. Sometimes it's the top one. That's 3.
That's a 4.
That's another 3.
That's a 2.
I'm on a roll tonight. That's another 3.
That's a 3.
Okay.
Big magic
2.
missiles.
Yeah.
But no, it's just
fuck.
But yeah, Nintendo, they have really laxed in a good way, where there is a rating board. People do censor, Jenny has a kid, she has an account on my Switch. We don't let her play mature rated games.
Right.
It's fine.
See, that's my thing too. I don't think we should be censoring shit in the sense of I think there should be a parental control thing.
Oh, there's.
But I think, but I don't.
I can go on and restrict what October plays.
But I think it should be we've gotten to the point in our society where we try and child-friendly fucking everything. And frankly, I'm over that shit. If you don't want your kid to listen to it, don't fucking let your kid listen to it.
Hey, this podcast, whenever I upload it to wherever I do,
yeah,
it's listed as explicit because I fucking don't give a fuck.
Shitty fuck tits.
Yeah.
Shitty fuck
Sugary
tits.
shitty fuck tits.
Sugary shitty fuck titty sprinkle.
Titty sprinkles. But no, it's just
These are so light.
As a father,
no, that's regular dye. It's not light. That one's heavy.
I constantly think about the shit that my parents let me get away with when I was a kid.
And
I didn't swear until I was 16.
Okay.
But
I swear to God, when I was a kid, it was just it's I'm gonna do a cuss. But
Meanwhile, my son, my 8-year-old son, I'm in the other room and he's playing Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2.
My nephew plays that.
Online, and he's playing it online.
Shameless plug.
Little 8-year-old, yeah. Little 8-year-old, and I hear out of the corner of my fucking ear, I hear, "Die, motherfucker!" From an 8-year-old.
Oh, it's okay.
And I didn't teach him this. I don't cuss in front of him.
If I ever babysit my nephew, can we have a play date with your son?
Absolutely. Absolutely. One time, we were playing Pokemon. We were playing Let's Go Eevee, and I'm sitting right next to him on the goddamn couch. And he's throwing Pokeballs at was it Articuno? And he just blurts out, "Get in the ball, you fucking bitch." Just out of an 8-year-old's mouth.
And is this when you told him, hey, not till you're 16?
Yeah, and that was it. I was like, not till you're 16. When you can drive a car, you can swear. And it's like, but I think about, see, the thing is, I have done my best to shelter this kid and watch all of the media. But then I think about what I watched when I was watching, Army of Darkness, Night of the Living Dead, fucking...
See, here's the thing. Have you gone back and watched Disney movies?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my fucking God.
Yeah.
How did my parents let me get away with that shit?
Slight side note, the Andor's Dungeon, the West Side comic book shop that was open then closed, then open then closed, and now is open again. They're expanding from just comic books to collectibles.
Ooh.
They currently have for sale a VHS copy, still sealed, of The Little Mermaid.
The boner one?
The boner one.
Oh
with
my
the dildo
fucking god!
towers.
I'm in.
How much do they want for the boner cover?
I think it's like $60.
That's not very much for a piece of boner history.
I know. I thought about it, but I'm just like, I want a copy of the first trade of Lock and Key because I've never read it and it's on Netflix, so I feel like I should own this now.
I feel like okay. So you think that's impressive?
Bonernomics.
I have somewhere in the storage of my parents' garage an original VHS copy of The Indian in the Cupboard, where you actually pull the cover out, turn it around so it looks like a cupboard. You put a key in the side where there's a keyhole, and you open it, and you can actually put the little Indian guy inside.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I was so fucking stoked when I found that going through the garage one day. I was looking for a wrench. I was working on my little sister's car.
I would hang that in place of honor.
Indian in the Cupboard was a classic.
Yes.
Well,
If toys could come to life, holy shit.
Yeah.
oh man, as an adult now looking at that movie, if toys could come to life, imagine like you deflate a blow-up doll, you shove it in the cupboard, you lock it, you unlock it, you open it up, and it's just like, why, hello, Pamela Anderson.
No, if you deflate it and you put it in there, and you like, if you don't put it in,
You're gonna have the
deflated-
murdered, crushed Pamela Anderson.
No, you're gonna have that one like flat girl from the marijuana commercials where they're like, she used to be fun. Now, then after she started getting high, she just sits there all day. Have you not seen this?
Oh yeah, it's a thing.
Where
I'm
like
sure
it
I saw it,
seriously
I
has
just-
this like paper deflate, like it looks like somebody sucked all the air out of a blow up doll.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
it's bad. You're gonna end up with that. You're not gonna end up with Pamela Anderson.
Even creepier than that would be if like some Animu fan got a hold of the cupboard and like put all of his statues in there and was like, I'm gonna get all these miniaturized anime titty wives, and he opens up the cover,
All the waifus.
and then only thing they remember in this existence prior to being untoyed was that this guy used to just jizz all over all of them.
oh god, so he opens it up, and then Rainbow Dash comes out, and it's just like,
Just fucking
how
kills him.
could you do this to me, human?
And they all just attack
You
this
bleached
guy.
my fucking mane, you dirty bitch.
Set me on fire and then buried me in your backyard.
Wait a
Why,
minute.
Reddit?
Is the person like Sid from fucking Toy Story?
But
Like
with cum.
Oh no, you
With more cum.
you never heard of that little
Sid
gem?
from Toy Story, but with more cum.
Okay. We're about to cut here soon, but let me just
We need to.
let me just give you a quick dear internet story here.
My Little Pony cum jar.
My Little Pony Clint knows.
My Little Pony, what?
My Little Pony cum jar. I'm not blinking.
It sounds exactly like it sounds.
Your mental picture
It
is
I mean,
accurate.
All right.
You shouldn't really Google
You
it.
don't need to. You
I'm
can
not-
stop.
I'm-
He set it on fire at one point and it didn't work.
All right. So, you want to call this a night so we can go get back to adult life for a minute?
So, did it to do. Closing out the episode.
Fun times.
Fun times. Thanks, guys, for coming out and drinking some beers. And I wish we had got to that one beer.
We will. How about this? We get to it in the next episode.
Okay, the next episode.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right.
Next episode.
Yeah, every odd numbered episode is a fun episode.
Yeah.
Let everyone try to figure
Is
it out.
this an odd numbered episode
This is
or
an even number.
is it the even number? Okay.
Things are gonna get more fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. I'm
we're
on
gonna
board.
bring in.
See,
the,
for some reason, exactly you two on the next episode.
we're gonna bring in the titty fishes.
Titty fish.
Big titty fishes got them big titty fishes. Sorry, little sketch. Cover your eyes. All right. Later.
Appendix.
Hey, doctor.
You say, "Hey, doctor."
He did.
I don't know what that means.
We should be scared. Gonna adjust
You're a
that
doctor?
slightly. I wish I was a doctor. Shit.
What do you do for a living, by the way?
I am a quality analyst. I'm that guy that every time you hear, "This call may be monitored for quality assurance," I'm that guy.
You're that guy who's listening in on the call.
Yeah, and it fucking sucks, and I hate it, and everything is terrible. My boss is a piece of shit who micromanages me. She complains that I don't get things done. I fucking have, like, almost died 11 million times last year, And like one time when I got back from the hospital, like the first words out of her mouth were, "You know you're out of sick time." I almost had sepsis. The mortality rate is 30 to 80%.